Hello and welcome. Today we're shooting interviews with this jewelry company that I'm working with, and we're shooting interviews with the founder today. We're creating a little organizational video on what the whole project is about and the story and its history. Okay, this is my setup. I've got a backlight there, my main key light here, my A cam here. I'm debating whether to have a B cam or just shoot with an A cam. I'm gonna work on getting a boom arm over to see if they have the equipment for it. I've got my Rode shotgun mic here, which I'll put on it, and I'll attach the DJI mic 2 to it, record 32-bit float audio, as well as having a lav mic on the interviewer, try and hide it as best as I can. Yeah, I chose this shot because it's got a wide, nice background of stuff going on, and yeah, should showcase what the whole company's about. So yeah, this will be good. All right, good news. Found a clamp here. I can attach the shotgun mic on the end here and attach it to this light stand. So I got my boom arm and shotgun mic. So this will be my second source of audio. I slide that all the way down to the other end. That one's not that strong. I'm gonna go look for another stand and then I'll shoot it over here. Yeah, that's gonna work. Awesome. I absolutely love setting up interviews. It's been so much fun to develop my craft and continue to create. Here's my boom mic all set up. I love the sound of this microphone. It sounds way better in the position of it than the lav mic. This is my Sony a7 IV, set up with a 24mm. Nice background of people working and while the founder will be sat in that chair there. Beautiful setup, love developing and improving. Here I am going through the questions, preparing myself mentally for interviewing and helping lead the interviewee with the story that we want to tell of this organization and its history. So yeah, lots of fun to figure it all out. Got the whole interview set up and we're ready to go. I've just gone through all of the questions and the structure of the interview and the story that we're going to tell. And yeah, it's looking good. I'm ready to go. Once Jenny gets here, we're going to put a mic on her. I got the little lav mic on the camera there, ready to go. We'll attach that on, start that recording, and record 32-bit float, as well as recording 32-bit float into the DJI pack there on the Rode Video Mic Pro. And yeah, going off light over there, another light panel there. It's just what they have here in the studio. And yeah, I think I'm just gonna go with one camera setup. It'll involve a lot of B-roll. Oh no, still thinking on that one actually, because I gotta get it right. I don't have a backup. We'll see. It's gonna go well. Jenny's gonna come and we'll mic her up and let's get this going. So I opted for it. I don't know why I was being arrogant in a way of I only need one camera. I can do it. I'm just gonna use one anyways. They just asked and they have enough for me, so why would I not initially think of something that? But yeah, I need that extra shot. I'm not gonna risk it, and so yeah, just setting up another angle. I don't know why I'd only do one. It's done with me, so I already know that this is gonna be so much. So yeah, let's set this up and get a card in here and get an extra battery. We got everything set up. All the mics are all ready. Behind the scenes camera all ready. B camera is all set up, and glad that we got that going. Yeah, everything's working smoothly. The lighting is nicely positioned. Got some good key light. Just need to get the subject in. Putting the mic on now and sorting that out. It's been a fun adventure to figure out, how to do all of these things, and I've done so many interviews now, like setting up the lights, setting up the cameras, framing, mic positions, and laving people up who've never put a lav mic on before, and all the things. Been fun to figure out. Now turning all the lights on and making sure that this B camera is well positioned. Finally have the subject in now so I can make sure my framing is looking good. And yeah, this is always fun to keep working on these things, making sure the mics are recording, everything's still rolling, and it's been a really fun job, this one, of working with the company and the organization to capture their story, finding out what is right to tell it in the way that they need. Because I pitched this idea initially, and so it's fun to adapt my initial idea to providing what they need. So interview's gone really well. Went through all of the questions that we'd planned previously, and super easy to just lead her into saying what needed to be said.
Experience freedom, establish independence, and develop careers.
Perfect.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Did I look forced?
No.
Should I
Look
do it
forced
again?
the past few times. If you want to.
Okay,
you
that's
can
true.
go in.
I
Yeah.
think I got it.
All right, that interview went well, but I gotta set up the next one and I don't have much time. So I'm moving to a different location, setting up really quick, and going for it. Here's our location. This light's gonna go here. I'm doing the same sort of lighting setup. We've got the main key light, which we'll be shooting this way. Boom, backlight. Yes, I got a few minutes. I'm just gonna go for it and clean out the tables, get some space in here. Lights there. This is gonna go here. This is because it's kind of sensitive stories, and I can't actually show their faces in the interview, which I've not had before. So basically I'm shooting this with this camera being the B cam in a way. It's going to be a close-up, and it's just going to be of sort of the bottom half of their face, of their mouth talking, because I think their mouth is the most important part. I could show just their eyes, but feel weird not seeing their mouth move, so I'm gonna prioritize that. Whenever she comes in, set up the microphone, reorder the camera, and then it's gonna be plugged in over here. Just got a few more things to get. Turn that on. That is too bright. I think it was also a little too bright in that main interview, but we'll see. Alright, gonna keep setting up. I love what I'm doing. To be able to shoot one interview and then start setting up for the next one and continuing the process of capturing stories, it's so much fun. For these interviews, we're working with some of the workers here at the company, interviewing them a little bit about how the company has changed their lives and improved their lives, and so it's been a whole fun process to figure out how to capture this in the way that works for them and also in the best way possible. That went really well, went really fast. We had someone speaking in Chinese translating. Yeah, this was an interesting one because I've never had to shoot an interview without showing someone's face. So it was a little bit of a struggle at the start based off of it just being hard to cut her face off. But as we were going, I was thinking, well, I heard this thing, and this thing that I'm starting to live by the past few weeks after having some trouble with it is that I'd always zoom in too much. And I learned that you can always crop in later. So shoot wider and crop later. So what I did was I shot the whole thing, and basically what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do like the 2:45:1 aspect ratio, I think that's what it's called, where it's like the cinematic bars. But so basically I cut off her face and a little bit off the bottom, and hopefully I think that's a sort of unique style of the difference. And so doing a few more of those, and yeah, we're good. Now we're wrapping up the production of this shoot. Interviews looked really good, went really well, and I'm ultimately really happy with the outcome. Now I gotta get into the post-production. Thanks for watching, and there's a lot more to come of me developing my skills, documenting my filmmaking, and lots of amazing stories to tell.